Boo reported live and direct with a new tutorial video. So what I have today in this here cinematic quality creation is actually to show you guys how to custom paint and make boots to your own personal liking and preference. Let's get into the supplies right now. So the first supply you're gonna need is some acrylic leather paint. Now, this is leather boots, so of course, leather paint makes sense. This is by Angelus Direct out there based in California. So they got a variety of colors, so definitely be sure to have a color scheme in mind before you begin on your project. So I got a wide array of colors, everything I could possibly need right here. You're also gonna need some paint brushes that you can get at any local retailer. I like going to Joann's personally because Joann is one of the finest Southern belles I ever seen in my damn life, I tell you. I love you, Joann. You also are gonna need some acetone right there to remove the protective layer on top of the leather. You also are gonna need some cotton balls. Now I typically like going over to my neighbor's pasture and just yanking one of his sheep and shearing it a little bit, but my wife, my dead wife, God rest her soul, Whitney, didn't really like all that, but she told me to use some of these, so in her absence, I decided to fully utilize her facial wipes to remove the protective layer of paint, the clear coat. Now I'm more of a roughneck, but for all you pussies, you need a glove so you don't eat through your skin. Aside from that, there's really not too much else you need. Just an idea in your head, somewhere to mix the paint, and of course some water from one of your local wells, watering holes, or hell, you can even go to the creek and get some water. God forbid your ex-wife's rotten carcass ain't damn contaminating the water though. But yeah, just get water from anywhere, and let's get into the tutorial right here and right now. Alright, now step one in the tutorializing process is to actually assess your boots and see if any repairs are needed. As you guys can witness right there and attest to, the bottom of these boots ain't got no trashing. So I'm getting some high-stitch taking material, some black duct tape, and actually taping it on the back of the sole right there. These were thrifted for about $7 by my nephew Mordecai. So I actually had to go in there and get a little bit of traction on there, and this is a time-tested means of doing so. Once all the tape is on the bottom of the heel slab portion, I just grab my hedge clippers, just kidding, they're scissors, and I just go ahead and trim all the way around that heel tab till my boot's looking nice, right and tight. Bazanga! And once that's done, look at that son of a gun, looks fresh as new. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my boots outside and begin to acetone them down. Now you typically want to use glass instead of styrofoam, because as you guys can tell, that motherfucking acetone is burning a hole through the bottom of Georgia. Look at that shit. Oh, that's hilarious. Like fireworks. But just go ahead and soak your cotton swab and make sure you apply acetone vigorously to the portion of the boot you're painting, which is actually this here midsection of the boot that I'm actually customizing. So just go in there and rub it till you notice the clear lacquered coat actually come off. You'll be able to see a nice big old dull discoloration in the portion that you're actually acetoning down. Look at that shit. See, it's dull. Now, the first step in terms of the painting process is to apply a base coat of white paint. Now, why you put the white on there is to make sure that the other colors you apply later on are going to stand out like crazy, be jiggered. I'm putting a damn blizzard on here right now. So I actually try and make the paint as evenly applied as possible on this whole interior section that I'm painting right now. And you want to apply about 2 coats on there. Now, 2 coats will ensure that the paint comes out nice and evenly, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to dry completely. So as you paint one boot, make sure you just go on and paint the other. Look here. Now this is the second coat, and you can apply as many as you need until it's as even as you so heavenly desire. Now the next step gets a little more complicated. I'm adding a gradient on here, and I've been painting ever since I actually was adopted by the Javaho tribe up until I was in the 2nd grade and then reared by my Aunt Betty. But right here you guys can see I'm just applying yellow, and then I get some yellow orange by mixing the paint, and I start blending it in. Now this is a bit of a time-tested technique that I've developed over a couple years, so if you're a newbie, this might be a little hard for you, but just try it, because if you're a newbie, this is like sucking on the boobie for the first time. You don't know how much milk you're gonna get out, but I tell you, them jugs are luscious and they are full. So right now, I'm just going ahead and applying some nice sunset orange on this thing, and then I'm gonna swoop it into the nice blood red right there. Now that's a nice ass gradient, and I apply about 2 of those on the innard and outside of the boot. Right here, you guys can see, I got a horse and a cowboy and the motherfreaking razor blade to cut your damn throat out like you're my ex-wife Wendy. Just kidding. And right here, I actually am gonna go in and just cut out the outline of the silhouetted cowboy figurine. Now this is a great option if you guys have no creative artistic ability of your own. It's a real easy way to actually get a nice design that you like and that you guys can jive with. Now look at this shit right here. It's all the way cut out, just breaking out the loose particles and fragments. And look at there, we got ourselves a nice silhouette. Look at me, yeah, bam bam. Next up, you want to go ahead and get your silhouetted design and just start tracing it on the boot. Now I'm using one of them mechanized pencils that my nephew Mordecai actually got me at his school book fair. So I'm just putting that on there and just tracing it all nice and right and tight. And this is what this shit looks like when it's done. Look at that, a nice ghosted silhouette. And then the next step is to get a fine tipped paintbrush and actually flip and dip it all up in that black ass paint, looking like some oil straight out the damn oil fields right there. Now you get it, and you first want to outline the silhouette that you traced on there, and once that's all the way done, basically you're just going to want to go in with the black paint and add a nice filler. Now I actually only apply 1 coat of black paint because it's dark and it'll cover up any imperfections, any impurities, and as the darkest color will give a nice even finish to the whole design. But bam, look at that, it's all the way filled in, and I took the liberty to use my artistic creational abilities to add some nice weeds and some tall straw grass that this cowboy is popping his pistol and riding along. Look at that there, detail out the wazoo. And on the innards of the boot right here, you can see I'm just adding a nice desert environment and ecosystem. Now I'm adding little prickly pears, some cacti, some nice desert succulents. I'm actually freestyling these designs. There's no tracing, but if you guys can't accomplish this task on your own, then it might just be best that you use the same silhouette and tracing technique if you're looking to accomplish the same kind of designs. And doodly doo doo, this is the innard of the boot once it's pretty much at 90% completion. And you just want to do the same process of the other boot, and you will be done with your own customized cowboy boots. Well, alrighty, my fine folk. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this here tutorial. Look at the shoe, take a good nice gander at this all the way around. Turn some $7 shoes that my nephew's got into some nice golden nuggets right here. And as I told you, it's easy to do. Just do it yourself. Get some Angelus paint. Go check out the links down below that my nephew Mordecai is going to put in. It'll take you exactly where I got my paint from. So definitely be sure to buy some of this here paint if you like to customize some of these shoes. And yeah, man, just thank y'all so much from the top and bottom of my heart for watching. This has been another tutorial with Hillbilly Cantu. Stay tuned, a lot more fun, fair, and fun tutorials are coming your way. I just gotta throw some acrylic finisher on these and show you guys how I rock these things like the true Joanne pimp I am.